welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have another Valentine's Day look for you guys. I think this is like my third video that I uploaded for you. One is more on the burgundy side. If you guys haven't checked that one out, check it out. And then I also have another one which plays with like more eyeshadow colors. And this one's definitely more wearable, and I'm using a new collection from BEBELLA, which is called the SWEETEST collection. It includes a eyeshadow palette as well as a blush palette. Right now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the hair tutorial that I have going on right now. And I'm also going to be inserting some swatches on the blush palette, and also showing you guys some up close and personal shots of the eyeshadow palette. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So here we have the collection, you guys, from BEBELLA. This is the SWEETEST Valentine eyeshadow palette, which runs for $12. It comes with 16 eyeshadows, so you have 8 mattes, you have 3 pressed glitters, and then you have 5 shimmer eyeshadows. And then here are the swatches. I went ahead and swatched every single shade for you guys. Look how beautiful this is. It really screams out Valentine's Day for me, and it just makes me like want to grab all these eyeshadows and put them on my lid. Next we have the blushing and crushing blush palette, which runs for $9, you guys. It also comes with a mirror, and I also inserted some swatches for you guys of all 4 blush shades. Sorry for all the glitter, it's just because I had the swatches from the eyeshadows, but aren't these blushes so pretty? I love pink blushes. Before I show you guys my hair tutorial, I'm going to show you the products that I'm using in today's video. This is the Kristen ES her Soft Shine Grooming Cream, great for frizz and for flyaways. And then the K-Pack from Joico, that's their protection serum. And then we have the Kenra Volume Spray Volume 25. This hairspray, you guys, is so freaking bomb. These are all the products that I'm going to be using in today's tutorial. But of course, to create those nice loose waves, I'm going into the Glam Seamless Hair Wand. And I think it's on sale. I don't know if it's still on sale, but I will link everything that I do to use in today's video down in the description bar. For my hair, it is completely clean. I'm going into the hair serum, and I love to use this because it protects my hair from the heat. And then the way that I curl my hair, you guys, is super random. I'm not a hairstylist, and I just go in like, I don't know, weird. As you guys can see here, I go either straight and then I wrap the hair around the wand. Or sometimes I will position the hair wand in a downward motion, like you guys are going to see here, and then I wrap the hair and then I let it go. I just do it random. I know that I probably need to practice and find a way. But normally I like using my hair straightener to curl my hair lately, but I do like a nice, some nice loose curls using this hair wand. But yeah, the way that I position my wand is super random, and sometimes it just doesn't make sense, but the outcome looks really pretty. You guys can leave your hair like this, or you can start to create a half pony like I am. I'm just parting my hair in half, applying some hairspray, and then brush my hair and pull back my hair. I'm going to use a scrunchie to secure my hair, and I do like to look forward. I don't know if that's just me, but I feel like it grabs all my hairs, you know, better than I do, you know, if I'm standing up. I don't know, maybe it's just me. And then this hair scrunchie, I got it at TJ Maxx. Super cute. It has a little bow already in place, and I don't have to struggle and do it myself. And then I'm going to take that paste that I told you guys, that grooming cream, and I'm going to just set my flyaways and then apply some hairspray to my curls. And that's pretty much it, you guys. A super cute Valentine's Day hairstyle. You guys don't have to do this. You can just keep some nice simple curls without the bow, but I think it looks cute. Alright guys, so now let's go ahead and since we just finished our hair, let's go ahead and do our face next. I'm so excited for this part. When it comes to doing my hair, I really don't care. Like, I'm not a hairstylist. I just, whatever I think looks cute. But when it comes to the skin, I'm like so excited because I just love applying my makeup, you know? I just love makeup. So I'm gonna start off with my brows. They are already, I tried to trim them, but I couldn't find my little scissors to trim my hair, so just bear with me, okay? They're a little long. For the brows, I'm going to go into the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I've been loving this stuff, and I've also been discovering that a little bit goes such a long way. So I went ahead and picked some product up, and I went ahead and just apply it on the back of my hand. And yes, my hands are clean. Okay, I always wash my hands and sanitize, especially before I'm gonna go in and touch my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some of that product and just like lightly feather it in, very, very lightly. And I just like to go in with a spoolie because I can just throw it away and it keeps my brow freeze very clean and sanitary. So I love spoolies. And what I'm gonna do, you guys, is just kind of let this dry for a little bit, and we'll just move on to do our eyeshadows, and then we'll apply product in a little bit. So for the eye primer, you guys already know that it's super important to have one. I'm gonna go into the Urban Decay Eden Primer. I just feel like eyeshadows stick a lot better. Sometimes when you just go in with foundation, or if you go in with no primer at all and you go in like this with eyeshadows, no se ven. So for me, I'm just really used to it, and I'm gonna go into my eye primer. I'm using the John Cosmetics CC3 number brush, and I love these brushes so much, you guys, for cutting out the crease. I will link them down below for you guys because these are life-changing. I love them. And I'm gonna go into this Luxie 209 brush just to blend out the primer and just smooth it into the eyelids. So the eyeshadow, you guys, is gonna be pretty much very simple. Like I said, I want this to be more wearable for you guys to be able to recreate and not take you forever to get ready if you're gonna be going out to dinner with your loved one, or take yourself dinner by yourself. You don't need a man. I just want this to be pretty much easy for you. Go into the Morphe M441, and for the main crease shade, you guys, I'm only going to be using 2 shades. So I want to go into Cutie Pie, which is this shade right here, and this one will go all over the crease. Will just give us that nice transition shade. So what I'm going to do is just apply it right here. And the Morphe M441, right? Yeah, it's more fluffier than the M433. So I like using this when I'm only going to be going in with 2 shadows or 1. It just really blends out the eyeshadow really nicely, and it just looks really soft and blended, and it gets the job done without having to go into more than 1 brush. And then once you get towards the edges here, again, very light pressure, and just blend out that shade going up towards your brows, but just really blending that out so that way it looks soft and not harsh. Okay, now to blend out this right here, you guys, and then apply it more towards the brow bone, I'm gonna go into the shade called Low Key, which is this nice matte shade. And this one, using the same brush, the Morphe M441, picking some of that product up and then just apply it right here, and then you'll start to hit the brow bone, but you want it to be very light. And I want to keep this section pretty much matte because I am going to go into a shimmer shade for the main lid. Okay, so now for the main lid shade, I'm going to go into this one called Sweet Stuff, and it's the shade right here. I think it's so pretty. It's kind of like on the bronzy side, but it does have some pink in it. And I just want to use that for the entire lid. So I'm going to go into the Morphe M166 brush with absolutely no setting spray or water. I'm just going strictly right into the pan. And now I'm going to go back into that Morphe M441, picking up more of that shade called Sweet Stuff, the one that we have on the main lid. Just pick a little bit of that, and what we're going to do is just buff it in the crease, and this will help to really smooth it out and not look so chunky or harsh on the eye. Now for the eyeliner, I'm going to go into the Morphe. This is in the shade called Tea Spill, and it's just pretty much a brown liquid eyeliner. It's seriously like one of my favorites, you guys. I love this one so much. And what I'm going to do is just create a outer corner wing. I'm going to fill this in, and I'm going to stop right here like that. And I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is the Morphe M431. And what I'm going to do is just blend this out. And unfortunately, you guys, this palette does not have a brown. So I'm going to go into my Supreme Nudes palette from Artist Couture. And I'm going to be going into the shade called Mink, which is this shade. And still using that same pencil brush, you guys, I'm just going to go in here and blend this out. And what this does is that it makes the eyeliner look nice and smoky without it looking so harsh. and it blends in really nicely with the other eyeshadow that we have, but it just looks so soft and blended. I'm gonna go into this pair called Boozy Brunch from Estate Cosmetics. These are vegan fibers, so it's also cruelty free. They're handmade and they are obviously reusable and also very affordable. I will link Estate Cosmetics down below. You can also use my code if you are interested to save some extra coins. So here are the lashes. Super natural, very soft. You can tell that they kind of look like mink lashes, but they're not. And yeah, I think they look very soft and very romantic, yet not doing too much, you know. Go into my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Just very lightly, I'm not gonna put too much on top. For primer today, I'm gonna go into the e.l.f. Luminous Matte Makeup Primer. I'm just basically just applying it right here where I have my pores. And then with whatever I have left, I just apply it on the chin and then on my forehead. For foundation, you guys, I'm gonna go into the new Morphe foundation. I also did a review on this. Definitely check that video out. I am in the shade number medium 16. And I'm using the brush that you actually get for free with this foundation. For concealer, I'm going to go into the Hourglass. This is in the shade called Sepia, and this concealer, you guys, is so good. It's expensive, but it has lasted me a very long time, and a little bit goes such a long way. Like, I love this too because I don't have to go in there to double dip. Like, look, like I'm still getting a lot of product out of this applicator. Coverage is amazing. It's not cakey. It's super lightweight. And it lasts a long time. Trying out a new contour product. Well, it's actually a stick foundation, but it's from Milk Makeup. And actually I found this at TJ Maxx. I know, I went there and I was like looking for like a few new things, and I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to try this. So I got the shade Golden Tan, and it's their Flex Foundation Stick. Twist up the product, and I think this is my color. So I'm using this Morphe Y11 brush, and I'm just pretty much going like this to pick up some product. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply it like if you were to be applying bronzer. I'm only gonna apply just a little bit. Okay, so I love this color. It's not too much, not too overpowering, and it kind of gives me a nice bronzy look without it looking orange or too gray. So I like this. This is again in the shade Golden Tan. I'm gonna go back into my Camo Sponge from e.l.f. and I'm gonna go ahead and just start to blend out this concealer. I love when I blend out the concealer. It's like my favorite part. I don't know. I feel like it just hypes me up a lot more. I'm like, ooh, yes girl, that under eye. For my nose, you guys, I'm just gonna go back into the stick foundation and just apply it right down the sides of my nose. And I'm using a BEBELLA brush. This is from their Christmas collection. And now for bronzer, I'm gonna go into my City Bronzer from Maybelline in the shade 200. Love this bronzer. And I'm using a more fluffy brush from Ofra Cosmetics. And what I'm gonna do, you guys, is just set the cream stick foundation contour. I still will use the smaller brushes though, to be honest, but I don't know why I've just been loving using this brush more. For the nose, using the same brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set the sides again, apply it into the brows. For highlight, I'm gonna go into the, hopefully I'm saying this right, Ether Beauty. This is their Supernova Crush Diamond Highlighter. And it's so pretty. Look at the packaging. Look how sparkly that is. Whoa. It's crazy because it looks sparkly, like really glittery in the pan, but then once you apply it with your fingers, like it looks really soft and melted, and I love this. So what I'm gonna do is just apply it down the bridge of my nose, just like that. Look how bright that is. And then just a little bit on the tip of my nose. And then I'm gonna grab this Morphe, BEBELLA NG322 brush, which I love to use to apply highlight. I'm just gonna apply it right in the center of my forehead. And this will just give it a nice glow when we take pictures. This just looks so pretty and highlighted. And then we're gonna go into some setting powder. And I feel like once I go in with setting powder after I've done or applied some highlight there, I feel like my highlight lasts a lot longer, and it doesn't look super oily either. I'm gonna go ahead and just press the powder into the skin. I'm gonna look up. and set my under eyes and just push it in. I am going to bake, so I'm going to let this sit for just a few minutes. I'm going to set my chin, forehead as well, down the bridge of my nose. I'm going to carve out the sides of my cheeks. Okay, so now for my under eye, you guys, we're going to go back into that palette from BEBELLA, picking up the shade called Cutie Pie and taking my Sigma eye shading brush, the E55. For the waterline, I'm going to go into the Nabla. This is their nude eye pencil. For the under eye, I'm going to go into the KKW Beauty. This is their #1 brightening powder. I kind of want to get another one that's more for like when I'm more on the tan side. I'm going to go into the Morphe R11, and this brush, you guys, is so bomb to apply any product towards the under eye. And as you guys see, we already have some powder here, so we're gonna do it just kind of like dust it off, but at the same time, while we're dusting it off, we're setting that powder underneath here. And then you guys, the powder that we did use to apply the bronzer, we're just gonna dust off the remaining powder. All right, so for the under eye, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some more mascara. For the inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go into the shade called Call Me from the palette. And I'm using this Morphe brush. Unfortunately, there's no number because I think it came in one of their sets. And I love this shade. Look how pretty this shade is. It looks white in the pan, but then once you apply it to the skin, it has like a nice pink undertone to it. All right, guys, so now it's time for the brows. I'm gonna go ahead and get my spoolie again. And I'm just gonna brush up the hairs one more time. What I'm gonna do now is grab my pencil. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. You guys know that this is like my ride or die in the shade #5. So once again, just brush up the hairs and then just follow your natural hairs. Just very lightly. I don't want to apply too much product to my eyebrows. I've been really liking this type of brow look, more on the natural side. And you just want to fake hairs with this. I'm going to go into the blush, which is the Blushing and Crushing Blush Palette from BEBELLA, which came in the PR box. So I like to go into this shade called Into You, and then a little bit of this one, which is called My Lover. So I like picking up these two, apply it on my cheeks really lightly. I like a nice matte blush. Okay, so now for lips, I'm going to go into the Morphe High Voltage lip pencil, and then for the liquid lipstick for today, you guys, I'm gonna go into the Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is the Velour liquid lipstick in collab with Shane Dawson, and it's in the shade called Jeffree What the F. Okay, so for the Bear With Me matte liquid lipstick from Dose of Colors, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Morphe Sweet Tea lip pencil. All right, guys, so here we have the Dose of Colors Bear With Me, and using the Morphe Sweet Tea lip pencil. So I think this color is absolutely beautiful if you don't want to wear anything super nude or also very out there like this hot pink lipstick. This is also a really great alternative. This is a beautiful color. All right, my honeys, and that's pretty much it for today's makeup look for Valentine's Day. I definitely wanted to achieve something more natural, more wearable, so you guys can also recreate this look at home. So I really do hope that I nailed it for you guys. Final thoughts on the palette and the blush cheek palette from BEBELLA Cosmetics. I love this palette, you guys. I can't wait to actually play with it some more because I actually haven't played with it where like I'm creating like something super colorful and crazy like I normally like to. But I just wanted to also use it to show you guys that you can also recreate something very wearable with this palette, even though it kind of looks really crazy and it's so colorful and it's so fun to look at. You know, you can also create something super natural like this. And overall, I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing Valentine's Day. Even if you don't have a man, it's okay, girl. Go, you know, splurge on yourself, go shopping, go to dinner with yourself, go to the gym, do some self-care. You don't need a man on Valentine's Day, okay? But if you do have a man, hopefully he does take you on a nice dinner. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the love and the constant support, and I will see you guys in my next video very, very soon. Besitos, los quiero mucho, and I'll see you guys next time.